Hey, good morning. Trying to get set up here. So, give me a second, and I will be with you. It's a lot of work to get set up for a stream. I mean, you really do have to get it together, you know. All right, let me know if you can hear me loud and clear, and drop a comment below, and I'll tell you good morning. Double M, good morning. First guest of the show. How are you doing on this Mother's Day morning? And you can hear me loud and clear? Let me know. I guess a thumbs up is loud and clear, so good. Um, Man, I'm tired, but pushing through, pushing through this day because I got another busy day ahead, and stupid spider webs. Spider webs have been posting up over here on my little swing set area the last couple days, I guess because all the rain that we've been getting. But yeah, it took me like 30 minutes to, brew my coffee, get the computer cord, the phone cord. My phone had died overnight. Um, then I had to, get this cleaned up and get the table set up. So I'm not complaining, just it's a lot of work when you want to go live stream, unless you just like don't give a damn. You're just like, I'll just put the camera on. But I like to set the scene up and have everything set up, so I'm not trying to get up and get a cord and like, oh, let me go get this. And of course, I need to make sure I have my glasses on, make sure I have the laptop running, and so that I don't have to like go in there because I can't see the comments. So, good morning, Jesus. Good morning, brother. Yeah, so gonna do 30, 45 minutes, play it by ear. So, been busy on Friday. Friday, right after work, we were running around getting Mother's Day gift for my mom and going by my grandfather's to pick up. I filled up my whole truck full of paint cans, and that was a lot. I mean, just full to the back, and I still got a little bit more to go. And then I took it to the recycle center yesterday, and the guy looked at me and he's like, "Where the hell's all this paint coming from?" I said, "My grandfather. He was a painter for 20 plus years, maybe longer, and just kept paint and all the gallon tin cans and the 5 gallon buckets. He had a dozen or so of those, the 5 gallon, and I don't know. I'm gonna take a guess, 50, 60 gallon paint cans that just rusted and corroded, and I'm just like, and yeah, paint dripped on my truck yesterday inside, which I don't care about too much on the inside. It's just it's one of those that's like, now I gotta clean it up, and went to do 2 different car washes. So yeah, I'm gonna put tarp next time because I had it loaded it up Friday night so that Saturday morning I can just get up and go. And then my computer's freezing, so I don't know what's going on here. And then we went into town to a neighboring town next to us, well, south of us, and get some barbecue. So we did that with family. We were messing with that all day. Then went to my wife's mother's cemetery plot where she's buried, at least some flowers. And my grandmother's there too, so left her some flowers. And then came back home, rested for about an hour, and then we went back out again for a mariachi night. There was a mariachi concert. And everything was, it was nice where we went. We went into Austin, and they had everything spread out in tapes. So, of course you go in and take your temperature. They give you the red Soviet Union stamp right there. So, yeah, take your temperature and you wear your mask. And then once you get seated, you take your, it's outdoor setting. So it was very nice. It was nice to be out because since the whole zombie virus, we haven't been out as far as concerts go. I mean, we've been out to the stores and stuff, but it just felt good to get out and, see a performance, be outdoors. Everybody was spaced out. And it was just nice. The wind was blowing because it's right over there off, we used to call it Town Lake. Now it's Lady Bird Lake. But I guess because we're close to the water, all that breeze was coming in. It was just nice. So Then we went out to eat, and that was a long wait, but we ate. I think we got home like 11:30, midnight ish, and that's a little past our bedtime. So we're not young bucks anymore. So today I thought I'm gonna get up, do a live chat, but it took me like 30 minutes to just to get everything set up. So I'm here. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You are well thought of and thanked by all your young and adult kids. So, how's everyone doing out there? Let's see, Bucket Babe, how you doing? Jesus one, always or first, always, and Double M. I've seen comments below. So, anybody else wants to get a quick shout out, let me know, and I'll give you a cheers. So, today gonna um, go see my mother and visit with her for a little bit. She likes Bath and Body Works, so I went and got her some stuff from there. My wife just picks everything up because you know women know what like other women like. So and I stopped by my grandfather's, drop some barbecue off for him to eat, and then just come back home and try to cheer and cheers, Bucket Babe, cheers. Come back home, try to rest. My wife wants me to barbecue here, but I'm gonna see if I can convince her just to pick. Let's just pick something up, and we can just chill. I'm supposed to do yard work today, but I'm not feeling it, so we'll see. We'll see. Gonna try to rest today, man. It's just not worried about the world's problems, not worried about shit hits the fan, not worried about prepping. Today's just Mother's Day. Relax, enjoy it, and you know, see what happens. So. Yeah, not too many videos last night. I was kind of going through some stuff. Not too much going on this morning. I saw Angry Pepper had a video, a live feed going on. So, man, I think about channels that just do. Let me see, Bucket Babes and Mamas. Oh, Bucket Babes and Mama, but not my mama. I don't know. A lot of the channels I never see thumbnails. I don't know what you guys look like. I really wish some of y'all would put a thumbnail on there, or at least make a video, because it'd be interesting. Sometimes when I first started off, it's a good topic to segue into. When I first started off, I was camera shy, didn't want to. Hey Jared, good morning. Everyone that jumps in gets a top of the morning to you. Did not want to get in front of the camera shy behind, and then little by little I would cover my face, shades. I think everyone did that, right? Everyone did the whole shades, mask, hood, all that. And then after a while you just like you still care for some privacy, like I still go by red on here. I don't say, oh, I'm in this city. I'm in Central Texas near Austin, but beyond that I'm not putting too much information out here. But little by little, I think it helps just to kind of speak in front of the camera, right? Because this audience doesn't throw tomatoes at you. They just throw rude comments, which of course you guys don't. So, but just you get over that little hump, and you're like, and then you start speaking more and speaking more and speaking. It's like I'm comfortable. So if I get on a live chat somewhere, which I haven't gone in a while, but I am supposed to get with just Josh and do one hopefully soon, or maybe next weekend. So y'all look out for that. If we get that worked out, I'll let y'all know and stuff. So I think we'll balance each other out. Just Josh is like he's hyped up man, DJ in the club. Just party guy. Everyone, just friendly. I'm more like kind of settled, just kind of ease into it. But it's good. It's good to have balance. So I'm just outside Birmingham. Okay, that's good. So yeah, the whole thing with the YouTube thing is just and he's actually grown. Angry Pepper, he's really his channel has really grown. So good for him. But what I was gonna say was I don't know how some people, and this is not saying anything bad about him, the Angry Pepper. He does make me laugh a a lot when he's like always cursing, like I don't give a f, I don't give a f, and go jump at the lake, whatever. But I never get how some people have so much energy and passion and devotion just on one subject here on YouTube. Or me, I kind of jump all over the place. I used to do a lot of wood projects, and I still do from time to time. In the beginning, it was all about prepping and shit hits the fan, and getting a gun and showcasing it. Like, look, I got this new gun and this and that, and videos at the range. And then you get over that part, and then it's back to woodwork, and then now knife throwing, and then I kind of dib and dab into different topics. So I do try to stay away from certain topics, not because I'm scared to talk about it, just because I don't want the shitstorm of like comments to come in or just people hating. My most successful YouTube video was women over 40s and 50s. Man, the women came out of the woodwork for that one. It was funny because, if you know me, you know I'm a good guy. You know that I mean well. It may not come out right, but I promise you I mean well. And I had people say, well, how do you know? You're not single. You're married. How do you know what's just Josh? Morning, brother. Yeah, my mental therapist. Good morning, Josh. Welcome to the family. So, I was telling people earlier, I was like, yeah, hopefully next weekend me and Just Josh will do a live stream. And I think we'll balance each other out, because I said, Just Josh, he's like Mr. Hype Man, DJ at the club, and friendly, crown, red, he's just all over, and we're being more kind of like settled. So I think we'll balance each other out, and we'll talk about whatever, brother. Because me, I'm just gonna go with the flow. If you want to talk about shit as a fan, if you want to talk about, whatever, I'm game. You know me, I'll throw my 2 cents in. Like I tell my wife, I said, if you want to chat, I'll chat with you. You know me, I got a lot to say. So she goes, oh, I know you do. I know you always have an opinion. You may not like it, you may not agree, and that's okay. That's part of the whole community, right? You agree to disagree, and we still get along. We still, not that I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm just saying I'm gonna go with the flow. So you want to talk about it? I'll be like the side host, like on those late night talk show where the main host will kind of look off to the side of the camera, and the guy on the sides over there makes a comments or observation. I think all the late night talk shows do that. So anyways, so yeah, but I don't know how some people have so much energy to like just put into like one field. And I'm just like, man, I have to jump around. Like I have to like balance the waters out and say, okay, let me talk about this a little bit. Let me talk about this. And maybe that's the key success element to a channel. Is like you just stay on one topic and you knock it out of the water, right? So, oh, Just Josh here. This is for you. Top of the morning. Everybody gets one of those that jumps in. So, Just Josh, my brother. I was saying earlier, I said it took me like 30 minutes just to get everything set up. It's a lot of work to go live. I said I had to get my table, get my chargers ready. I got my chargers plugged over here, my cord for my phone, my laptop. I had to block out the sun over here because it was just coming straight in my eyes. I was like, dang. Got my coffee brewing. It's like, must have gone back 50 times in the house just to get this and get that, and get another pillow. And I'm like, I'm doing this live stream, even if it's just 30 minutes. I'm like, it's gonna happen. So yeah, man, people that don't go live stream, man, it's a lot of work. Not complaining, just saying it's a lot of work. So and that's why a lot of people don't do the live stream. So I need to get the microphone so I can be legit, right, professional. So it's more work than I have time for. Yeah, so I do these from time to time. Sometimes I'll do them like back to back, and they're like, man, you should do more of these. And then it just stops, nothing. I just go back to my videos. So I'm very random, like it's just whatever, if it's a mood. Plus, not to mention, I was busy all day Friday right after work. Saturday we were busy all day. I'm worn out. And today I still gotta go to my mom's, grandpa's, come back. Wife wants to do barbecue, but I'm trying to convince her to let's just pick something up. Happy Mother's Day, and just chill, and maybe cut the yard, or maybe just sit here and just have some cold ones. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Any topics you guys want to talk about? I'm just kind of going with the flow. I thought I'll jump on here 30, 45 minutes. So, just Josh, when you go, nah, 30 minutes, I'm out, 30 minutes. And it was like 35, 45, 50, like an hour. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta get on the other shit. My brother's all over the place. So, yeah. And yesterday's live stream, it's funny how the YouTube gives notifications to some people and some people don't get anything. It's just like, I didn't get a notification. I didn't know he was live. I'm like, yeah. So for me to be more professional, I'd have to like say, hey, I'm going live tonight, guys, or whatever. But my weekends are just so crazy and so busy. It's like, that's my time to just do things. Let's see. My laptop's a little slow, guys, so let me refresh this because for some reason I'm not getting the feeds as quickly. So let me try this again. Let me hang on. Okay, so I refreshed it. All right, so my mom's in the hospital, but I'm not allowed to visit because of no vaccine. Oh man, that sucks. So yeah, so we're gonna use code words here, so we don't get demonetized. No, I'm not monetized, but so the zombie virus. It's the haves and have nots. I've said it before, and I've seen people talk about it. Ball did a video the other day, and it's like, so it's gonna divide us even more. Yesterday I went to family birthday for one of the nephews. Turned 16. We were sitting at the table, and I think the majority of the people at the table have gotten it. There's only maybe a few that have not gotten the zombie shot, and then of course they're talking. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for them to like ask me. It's like, oh, how do you feel, and how do you feel, and blah blah blah, and have you gotten it read? And I'm just like, oh. And they're like, oh, you can go to this store anytime you want. I was like, yeah, and they're like, and they're just like kind of insistent, like, so are you gonna go and this and that? And finally, one of my wife's niece says, he doesn't want it. It doesn't matter that it's available. He doesn't want it. And I'm like, and then so she goes, oh, you're that guy. You're that person. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm just like, I don't feel like it. That's not to say that I'll never get the zombie shot. I don't feel that I need it. Not because I'm Superman, not because I'm immune, not because I'm special. And then one of my nephew's friend, I guess, I don't know the political word, boyfriend or whatever. He said, have you already got the zombie virus? And I go, yeah, I've already gotten it. So he's like, oh, okay, yeah. And that's the thing is, like, if you've had it, you're not immune to it, to getting it again, but you've had it, so your body's already kicking in all the neutrons and this and that, right? To kind of fight it off, or at least adapt your body to it, right? It's not to say you can't get it again, but what I am going to do is definitely mask up. I'm going to watch my distance, which I do already. I can't control the people, but I can control myself. And I'm going to wear my mask. Is it hot? Yes. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. But I'm okay. I'm not a big dude. And there's some big guys, that are like huffing and puffing. Like they hate that stuff. It doesn't bother me like that. I wear the real thin, it's that real thin material, like the you buy at Home Depot. I wear that mask. It has an M on it. I forgot the name of it. And then I'll wear my other ones that I like strap around the ear. So I'm okay with it because I do it when I have to go into stores or restaurants. But I will say this: yesterday, Friday and Saturday, we went to a restaurant that we had went to previously. We walked in. We had seen people walk in with their masks, right? People walk out with their masks. And we had been to that restaurant a couple of weeks ago. The waiters, everybody was masked up. We get down, we sit down, we're talking. I don't pay attention to the waiters or the staff. And the waiter guy comes up. He's like, hey, how y'all doing? And I'm just like, whoa, player, whoa. I'm like, where's your mask? And my wife's like, and my wife's real big. Like, if somebody coughs next to us, she's like, And I'm like, honey, it's okay. Just look at me. I said, you're fine. Don't look at them. They're a distance from us. Stay calm. It's okay. And then, and I always have to calm her down. And so, and so, let me see what these comments are saying. Morning, everybody. All right, gun loving grandpa. You get a top of the morning to you. Everybody gets one of those. Secret stuff. Top of the morning to you. All right. Out of the gym every day, and he got it twice. He told me it really kicked his ass, so you don't build up an immunity. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Secret stuff. I'm just assuming in my head. This is just what I'm playing out. So, but I am doing the 3 W's. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Watch watch your distance. So 3 W's. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Watch your distance. I'm doing those. And come flu season, I may double mask up when I get there. So I really do think, like you had mentioned, I think we're gonna see that second. I don't even know if we got the second wave. We kind of did, or that third wave. I think we'll see it come flu season, because now it's like anytime anyone sneezes or coughs, I'm like, not to be paranoid, but it's like I don't want to get that again. So I told my family this last night. I said I don't feel like getting it. Not because I'm special, not because I'm immune, not because I don't think I can't get it again. I just don't feel like I need that, and I don't want to be putting drugs in my body that's not FDA approved yet, hasn't been out long enough. Um, I just want more testing. I want more time. That's all I'm asking for. If I can continue to work from home, I'll work from home. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not driving in. So the thing is, it's and I'm not ignoring your comments, guys. I'm just trying to finish just saying this up. Sweet, you were sweet and sour. Just Josh. Oh, bucket. Oh, bucket babe. Yes, I see what you're saying. And I hope India. I heard there was like 3 cases already here in the U.S. I heard that like in different states, that they either had similar cases of it, or there's already 3 confirmed cases. I'll have to find that story somewhere. But back to what I was saying. So my wife's like, "We're not coming back here." I'm like, "Okay, fine." We've been picking up. We've been ordering and just picking up. So, it's such a touchy subject that, like I said before, if you don't want to wear the mask, that's on you. If you don't want to get the shot, I'm not going to convince you to go get the zombie thing or not. Um, that's on you. Same thing with me. I want the choice to decide for myself. Even if you get the zombie shot, you can still get it. The governor in Montana, have a friend that lives up there, says the governor got it right after he took the shot. I don't understand that. I don't get that. And why did India have such a massive breakout? There's so many people dying. I don't know if it's in the thousands already. I want to say it's like 4,000 was reported the other day. And I'm like, Jesus, like, what the hell? I mean, all this time, the whole rest of the world was on pins and needles. And India's like this. I mean, like this. People passing by shoulder to shoulder. The living conditions is so different. And then all of a sudden, everyone's getting sick. I'm like, well, what the F just happened? Like, why didn't y'all get sick at the rate everybody else did, the rest of the world? I don't understand that. I'm not saying conspiracy. I'm not saying fake. I'm not saying bullshit. I'm not saying none of that. I don't know. I don't have the answers. So I don't have the answers. All I know is what's best for me. And right now, I don't feel like taking any zombie shot. I don't feel like that I need it. That doesn't mean I won't need it. That doesn't mean that I won't say, okay, well, shit, come flu season. Because if FDA approves it and my job requires me to do it, I might be forced to take it, um, because I think that's the direction that a lot of employers are going to go to, is they're going to have these. Just the other day, I saw in the news that they were in baseball, they were giving incentives to like free ticket to the game, $50 game tickets if you take the shot there. So they're going to figure out ways to get the remaining population to try to get it. And the ones and I think about all my friends here that are retired, disability, military retired, that don't need to go to work, that don't have to fall under the same standards as us. They already get a government check. They can stay home all day. Um, they're not going to be in that realm of people that are going to have to be forced or pressured into getting a shot. So they can talk all they want and be like, "Oh, no, but I'm not getting it. I'm not." Yeah, because you're not in the situation that the rest of us is. I mean, even if I quit my job now and say, "Okay, I don't want to do that," who's not to say if I go work for Favors and say, I'm going to go work for myself and just drive and deliver food, whatever, that Favors doesn't say, "Hey, if you're going to stay employed with us, even though you're masked up because you touch people's stuff and you do make some contact with people, we're going to need you to take it." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to quit this job and go look for another one. And then the next job and the next job." So, you know, let me see what some of these comments are saying. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. You trust any of these companies? Look up their passes and see. No, okay, so I'm going to try to answer some of these secret stuff. You said, you trust any of these companies? Look up their. No, I don't. I don't. And there's plenty of videos out there that say they haven't even cured the flu yet, and they want to fix this. You know, I would say that what's going on now with the zombie virus and the flu, it's pretty much in the same realm. It's just one will, you know, well, either one could kill you, right? You get the flu and it leads to worst case. Hey, is your six covered? Everybody gets a top of the morning to you. Um, you know, either one can. So if you can't even cure one that's been around for years and years and years and years, and now we got this new zombie strain, how do how do I trust that you're gonna cure that one? I don't. To answer your question, and I'm not calling conspiracy. I'm just saying I see what I see. You know, so there's to answer your question. Every one of them. So you know, the problem is, like I said, is that those that are retired that don't have to work because they're is your six covered. Retired firefighter. Daniel, God is my judge, military retired, doesn't have to work. Many other people out there that have already retired, they're not in that realm of being forced or being in the circle. They're home, so Big Brother's not looking at you guys. You know, they're not out searching. They're more geared toward the people that are working, that are out in population, because you guys are already not untouchable, but you guys are not in their sight because you're already retired. You're retired. You're supposed to stay home, be old, and just stay old. No, I'm just kidding. So you're not the market that they're going after. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's affecting flights, travel. People want to, people that are retired want to travel, and now it's going to cause people not to want to travel because it's like, if they're going to be checking me for these passports for the zombie passport, then we'll find something else. We'll go locally, and it's going to end up being mandated for parks, even though you're outdoors. And it's, when does it stop? I don't know, guys. I don't have the answer. So let me see. All right, next question. Bucket Bay, clothes over your face aren't going to protect. Yes, I agree, Bucket Babe. If you're still here, let me answer your question. So, went to my other grandson, not Wyatt, not my baby boy, not my blondie, the one that I put on the videos here, but went to another grandson birthday party, and our son, who's married to, okay, let me see, I'm trying to think here. So our son has moved in with his in-laws, right? And his in-laws and my son, they got the zombie virus. They've gotten the shot, and of course it came up again. Did you get it? Oh no. And it's funny because he's like, oh man, I'm anti-mask. I hate the mask. And he's kind of a big guy. He's like, I hate the mask, and I'm like thinking, okay, but you got the zombie shot, so you should be fine, right? I'm just playing along here. I'm like, and it's kind of funny because it's like, if you got the zombie shot, then technically you should be fine, right? You shouldn't have to mask up. You shouldn't have to worry about that. But like I said, you can still get it even after that. So if you can't cure that and you're telling people that you shot, why take it? How about just stay masked up, keep your distance, whatever. And he was telling me, he's like, do you, he goes, he said, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about covering that up? And I was like, I get it. I get it. But trust me, I've heard all sides. Does underwear over your face protect it from a micro zombie virus? No, I don't believe it does. I do it because, number one, I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying, that's all I can do, right? Do I believe in it 100%? No. Um, a lot of stores have been requiring that if you go in their business, you got to mask up. I don't have a problem with that. I don't. I know a lot of people like all hate it. They're just like, I don't really. Because when we're in Texas, everything's opening up. Everyone, it's more of an option now if you want to or not. There's still a lot of businesses on reserve about the whole mask thing. Um, but if you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. I can only count for me. So to answer your question, Bucket Babe, I don't think it'll stop it. But I do, if it, I guess if it makes me feel good or makes other people comfortable, or in my head I'm thinking, okay, it may not stop it, probably won't, but there's a chance that somebody sneezes and it'll protect me a little bit. You know, if that answers your question. And again, I'm not going to tell anyone you need to be wearing a mask. It's going to protect you. So there's my take on that. So I see both sides. You do you, I do me. That's all I can do. You know, it's this whole thing is division and among us all, because there's people that get the shot but are anti-mask. And I'm thinking, don't those kind of go hand in hand? I mean, if you got the zombie shot, then you should feel okay, right? You should. But yet you're still masking up. So why mask up? Why tell me something if you don't believe it? You know, it's like, I don't know. So next question, let me see. Jared says it was likely two variants. There were 18 before. There were, yeah. You know, I mean, I still watch The Walking Dead, and the season one. If you get a chance, go back to season one of The Walking Dead. Go toward the end of episode 6 when Dr. Jenner says, do you know what we kept in here in the CDC thing? You can even YouTube it and just find that clip. It's like 2 or 3 minutes, and he's like, variants of strains. And I think he even mentions the T virus or whatever. And it's funny how you go back on it, and you'll find movies rarely. There's a couple movies out there. I think there's one Asian movie where they talk about exactly the name of the zombie virus today. And I'm thinking, how do they know that? These variants have been around for several years or longer. They just code them as another variant, right? Like zombie 17, zombie 18, zombie 19. So it's like, how did they know that to name that in the movie? How did they know to name that zombie virus the way they did that? So fresh flower, top of the morning, you get a top of the morning to you. Everyone gets one of those that jumps in. All right, let me go to the next one. So Jared says it was likely, okay, so I answered that one. Bucket Babe says sweet and sour sniffles isn't the, okay, I think I got it right. So just Josh, I hope India doesn't come over here. You know, the thing is, just Josh is, and I got a small crowd so I can answer all your questions. I'm not big like just Josh, where you got like 50, 60 people watching, like, can't keep up with the comments. So I try. There are so many people traveling from the Asian countries, from Asia, you know, the Middle East, Pakistan, India. They're constantly traveling back and forth, right? Maybe not as much, but they're still going back home. People are still people coming over from Mexico. You have so many people that until they lock things down and say, you stay your ass there, or you stay your ass here. Forget the whole immigration thing. I don't want to jump into that. But until they lock things down and say, you stay your ass there. Do you want to stay here or over there? Make a decision. Because if you go over there, your ass is gonna stay over there for maybe a year, maybe longer. We're not gonna be effing around no more. Oh, you want to come here? Okay, you're gonna stay here, and you're gonna be stuck here. Are you okay with it? That's what we need to get to. And because we're a country of freedoms and rights, even like in my job, I mean, I'm not gonna go into detail, but for example, we get an application that comes in, right, from the public, sort of say. My belief is if you don't send monies with that application, if you don't complete it correctly, if you don't read instructions, if you don't submit it correctly in the order that it should be, I'm in the belief of like, you create more problems for us than you realize. Because we got to go to this step, we got to put it here, we got to find somewhere to put it, we got to send a notice out, we got to make notes, we got to respond, we got to follow up on. Now we have this item that's created that we got to store, like, oh, I want to put this app, I want to put it right there. It's a virtual app, it's not, everything's online. Instead of just saying, nope, here's your application back. When you get it ready, submit it in. Because now we've created several steps because it's incorrect, there's no money, insufficient money, partial money. You didn't submit all the documents, you submitted the wrong documents. We got to send you notice. It's time and money and energy. And it's like, process the ones that come through, right? The ones that are not right, here's your application. When you're ready, come on back in and we'll help you. It's like the express lanes at the store. 10 items or less, 15 items or less. Don't come with a whole shopping cart. Or if a lane says cash only or checks only, and you show up, you're like, oh, I have a check, and like, that sign says cash only. You just got all these people waiting here. Now you got all this shit on the table. You got to put in the basket and go to the other aisle. So I'm in the belief of that. Just be straight up with people, nip it in the bud. But we're such a society that we try to massage every situation and accommodate everybody. And that is the problem of today, is that we have too many choices, too many options. What's wrong with just having 2 or 3 options? You want A, B, or C? Well, I want D, E, F, G, H, I. No. The more options and choices you give people, the more problems that come with it. It's just the facts. Accommodate people, but don't make it so complicated that you complicate the world. So let me go to the next one here. All right, what's up, Red? Is your 6 cover? Okay, let me go back up here. Man, I didn't know I was gonna get so many It says, I'll take my chances with no immune system for now. Not a fully tested one. Yeah, I agree, Jared. I agree. I agree to that. Secret Stuff says maybe they will offer. Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to the last of the Mohicans. I think they're gonna say, hey, anyone that hasn't gotten it. I thought about that the other day. We're gonna get $1,400 if you come on down and get the zombie shot. How many people are gonna be pissed off that they should have waited, and now they're out of $1,400? So that $1,400 to me has to be tax free. It has to be no strings attached. It has to already have been FDA approved. And there has to be a time frame that says you have from this month, let's say July 1st, to the end of the year to get it. I'm gonna probably wait till December 31st and get it then, and get my $1,400. So, I kid, I don't kid. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. My computer's freezing up. I started a juice fast the other day, and it's amazing how in just in a short time, I'm starting to feel amazing. Oh, that's good, Jesus. And just Josh at 3 emojis. He's at. You can just call me Virginia, because it sounds weird. You calling me Jesus. Jesus, man, you gotta change your name, man. Just say V or something. So, all right, I'll call you Virginia. All right, Jared says, I'll take my chances with my, okay, no, I saw that one, I missed it. It says, if I was in bad health, I'd be more careful than yeah, I agree, Asia6 said, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Bucket Babe said, thumbs up. Everybody, how you? So does it wonder? Okay. We are being told to be scared of dying, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You know, death is a part of life. And I think the older you get, the more you realize it's just a process. We're all going to die. Do I want to die today? No. No. Do I want to die tomorrow? No. At some point, when I become hopefully old enough and God allows me to have a full life, I know that that's just part of the cycle of life. So I'll be okay with it. I used to wear one just because my father, but it's never ending at this point. Yeah. Oh, BJ, top of the morning to you. If you're still here, I'm going to answer your question. So it says I used to wear one just because of my father, but it's never ending. You know, I'm at the point now that I don't even really wear it around my grandfather. And I know some of y'all might think, well, that's irresponsible. Red was, I keep my distance. I wash my hands. I try not to shake his hand unless I'm right up on him. Like I have to like help him. I'll pull up my mask real quick and help him. Will it stop micro elements? I know it won't, but I'm trying for him. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. What does Josh say? Peace out. Going to breakfast. All right, just Josh. We'll catch up during the week about next weekend. Adios, amigo. And I gotta keep going here too. We are being told. Okay, so happy Mother's Day to all mamas in your lives. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. Let's see. Y'all have a great day. I'm out. Fresh Fowler. Have a great day. Happy Mother's Day to you and your wife or girlfriend or any woman in your life. That's a mom. Only thing stopping the building. Boom. See, just peace. Okay, so another, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. Let's kind of jump away from the whole zombie thing because I don't want to spend all day. Sunday, it's supposed to be positive vibes, you know, so what else y'all want to talk about? Yeah, just lots of breathing, lots of meditation, just have a lot of peace in your life, you know. I'm really trying to just keep the stress level down and think good thoughts and be appreciative of life, you know, because you never know. No guarantees in life, so. All right, so let's see, so it's about to be 43 minutes in the chat. 2 more minutes, guys. I think I'm going to shut it down. So any last words, any last things you want to talk about, anything you want to say? Cheers to everyone. If I missed anyone, I apologize. I'll get you next time. Thank you for joining the chat. It's just nice when you have people to conversate with, and I appreciate you guys. And even though it's only several of you in here that come and chat with me, I appreciate it, and I hope that you know that I appreciate you. So, well, I'm gonna be like just Josh. It's my jam. It's my jam. No, it's not my jam. I just usually put on some like chimes, music, or I'll put on some beat music with no words, just some soft beats, something to mellow out to. Have a good day. Jared, have a good one, brother. Have a good one. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Today's Mother's Day. Cheers to all current, living, past, great mothers out there. You are appreciated, and you know that. You know that we love you. Moms, grandmas, you know. So have a good one. I'm out because cut the grass. Yes, secret stuff. I appreciate you, my friend. Keep doing the videos, and be safe out there. Stay hydrated. Don't be in the sun too long, and rest. And have a good one, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna shut this down and go inside and see when the wife is gonna be ready to go head out and do some things. So God bless you all. Red out.